Hey guys and gals, this is John. Welcome to the free video. And for today, let's talk a little bit about the VIX. So it's kind of interesting today. We've had obviously a break in the S&Ps. Most of our positions are bearish. We got a couple of bullish ones. The question is from here, is this a pullback and we explode higher, i.e. the start of a new uptrend, or is the path of least resistance lower? And a lot of times like that, I just kind of take my cue from the VIX. If the VIX is bouncing up against the Bollinger Band, then typically we're going to see a floor in the market. Right now, we aren't anywhere near that upper Bollinger Band. Okay, so that means is that we don't have what I would call VIX support in this market. Okay, think of it this way: if the VIX goes to 33, this market is going to get tanked. So the theme that I'm hearing in this market right now is the idea like, well, everybody thinks it's going to roll over, so it'll probably go higher. And I completely, I love that contrarian viewpoint because that's a concern I'm seeing a lot of people that I follow on Twitter and stuff like that too. But the internals I'm seeing don't support it. The internals I'm seeing support massive distribution happening on rallies. And at this point, I see rallies as an opportunity to suck longs in before ripping their head off, and not the other way around. Obviously, that could change, okay? But at this point, I don't have any interest in trying to pick a bottom. I am just going to go with the trend, and in my mind, the trend is lower. In terms of a place where I would want to add puts on the spiders, if we rallied back up to like 196, which would be a monster rally of like 25, 30 S&P points, I would be using that to buy puts, okay? The other thing that would cause me to change my mind is if the momentum on the squeeze shifted. At this point, this is a bearish squeeze, okay? It's above zero, but momentum is shifted. So that's what I am keeping an eye on there, okay? The other thing to keep in mind is the skew. Skew here over 135, that increases the odds of a two standard deviation correction. And we just want to keep in mind that doesn't mean it's going to happen, of course. It just means that smart money is concerned that it's a real possibility and they are getting ready for that. Okay, so that's what we got there. In terms of the class that we did today, we bought puts on BABA, textbook setup on BABA. Okay, we bought puts on XLF, get a little bit of exposure to the financial sector, and then we bought calls on the VIX, okay? And that's how we are riding into the sunset tomorrow. All right, and then for those of you who are looking for some simple indicators for consistent profits, if you have not seen Chris talking in our trading room, he's new to the site. He has been trading for 33 years, has some very, very cool stuff. And what he's going to be talking about is how to combine 3 free indicators to generate consistent returns from the markets. Okay, it's very cool, just kind of how he does it. And it's just I always like to hey, how does somebody else look at the markets? Boom. How to spot market divergences to spot telltale signs the stock trend is changing. I love divergences. How to find the perfect stocks for the strategy. How to avoid the common mistakes so you don't waste time or money in the wrong trade. And then how to put on the trade and when to take it off the trade for maximum profit while limiting your risk. And then tons of real trading examples. All right. For this, if you can't attend it live, that's fine. It'll be Wednesday at 8:00 p.m. East Coast time. Let me double check that time real quick. Yep, 8:00 East Coast time. You can see it right there. And then this is a very simple kind of an introductory method to Chris's methods. A class to his method. It's just $97. The idea with this is that you could do a 1-lot trade on an option or 100 shares on a stock and earn this back very, very quickly. Earn your investment back on the knowledge that you've gained. Okay, simplerstocks.com/simple. And you guys have a great night, and we'll see you at the next update.